Hello everyone, my name is Tamer Sabri. Today I will gonna talk about improving lesson delivery using the principle of backward design to determine the learning outcome. For this micro teaching session, let us focus on teaching a concept from biology, photosynthesis, and our educational outcomes will involve helping children recognize the key stage of the photosynthesis and process the rule of the ecosystem. Learning outcomes. In this session, will conclude with the student answering why the photosynthesis is essential for ecosystem. To achieve student mastery, a test can be given at the end of the session to answer the steps and so on of the photosynthesis process and its relevance in the ecosystem. We were gonna talk about the engagement as well. Begin with a small story about the flight to flight of a plane that tries to reach the sound with its leaves, stretch it up beyond its height. Underscoring this intro sets the base for discussing the role of sunlight in planet and how it fosters the photosynthesis. Discuss what photosynthesis is and request that students share their knowledge about photosynthesis from any prior course they have taken. The introduction to photosynthesis introduce the process of photosynthesis using simple analogy. Plants as solar powered factories describe how planets use sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide to produce the glucose and oxygen. Break down the process of the photosynthesis into three main steps: light absorption, carbon fixation, and the glucose synthesis. Use the visual aids such as diagrams or animation to illustrate each step. Incorporate a small teaching strategy using a mnemonic device to help students remember the steps such as light camera action for light absorption or any other activate method that fits the audience. And you're gonna have the conclusion, and the conclusion you will gonna summarize the key point of the photosynthesis and its importance in the ecosystem. Emphasize how the photosynthesis provide oxygen for the animal from the base of the food chain. Delivery technique. Maintain eye contact and use gesture to engage student. Use the storytelling throughout the lesson to create a narrative that connects the steps of the photosynthesis and its significance in the ecosystem. Encourage active participation through question and discussion. Keep the pace of the lesson lively to maintain student interest. Micro teaching session. Imagine a little planet named Botunia tucked away in a dark corner. Despite its efforts to grow, Botunia could not seems to thrive. Why? Because she lacked something essential, sunlight. Just like Botunia planet all around us need sunlight to survive. But why is the sunlight so crucial for planet? Let's dive into the fascinating world of the photosynthesis to find out. Think of planets as solar powered factories. They take in sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide, and through a magical process called photosynthesis, they produce glucose, like their food, and oxygen, which we breathe. It's like planet saying thank you to the world. Remembering the steps of the photosynthesis can be tricky, but here is a fun trick. Light camera action, light absorption, carbon dioxide, and glucose sciences like making a movie. Planet need the right light, ingredient, and action to produce food. So to wrap up, photosynthesis it's like the heartbeat of life on Earth. It provides food for planet and oxygen for us and other animals. It is a beautiful dance of nature that balance our ecosystem. Therefore, with the micro teaching session, students should have a solid understanding of the photosynthesis and significance, all delivered in an engaging and structured manner. Self-analyzing of micro teaching. In necessary my in assessing my micro teaching performance, I reached the main object of activity through various alternative teaching methods such as small teaching and storytelling, the application of memory aid, and the smile showing planet behaving as energy conscious. And that was appreciated by the student and rendered to the topic less hard to obtain. In my opinion, the storytelling aspect of the film would have helped me during the learning as it gave an unforgettable image, providing me with the best visual for understanding the photosynthesis. Furthermore, a quiz at the end was interactive and served as a feedback while helping retain knowledge. Nevertheless, the base of the session required some improvement, while a few parts felt rather prone to fast processing. Next time, I will strive for better pacing in each part to make the presentation flow more naturally. While the sample session for Unit 1 may serve as reference, the present session has improved evident in decision on the lesson structure and in keeping student attentive. On the other hand, I could have enriched student participation by providing more platform for discussion and reflection. Thank you for listening to me today and have a great day.